We are in Miami. Oh, shit.
Miami mommies for the weekend.
Shit is getting crazy. This is our last day. We're super hungover. But I'm super excited to welcome our new guest, Sara, Sarita, and Natividad. Ooh. And it's really hard for me to say, but I think I said it right this time.
You're probably the closest ever.
Sarita.
Sarita
Natividad.
Ooh, where does that come from?
Yeah.
My mom's from Spain.
Oh.
I'm a little Spaniard. Well, half Spaniard. I'm a Spaniard American.
Is that like a special princess name over there or something?
That's funny you say that because Sara means princess in translation, and so Sarita means little princess.
Wow.
So it's funny you said that. So yeah, Sarita means little Sarah.
Wow.
Anything with the ita at the end, it's like emphasis on little.
That's
like
cute.
A casita, Sarita.
Oh.
Thank God I never grew. They started calling me this when I was a kid. Imagine if I would have grew up to 6 foot tall.
Oh my
You're
God.
not Sarita anymore.
Oh my God. So where did you grow up?
So my dad was actually military. He was Airforce Brat. I grew up in Germany. I lived there from 3 to 12. And then he retired, and we ended up moving to Alabama.
Wow.
Super weird. I know. It was very different because my mother speaks mostly only Spanish. And we weren't really prepared for what the South had in store for us Europeans.
Ooh, yeah.
So it was very different. But I've grown to love it. At first, I was very confused with the culture because I don't
What
understand.
was it like down there?
You have to say yes, ma'am, a lot. No, sir.
Ooh.
And for me, growing up, that was a no-no. It was yes, mama, no, papa. If I said ma'am, it was
Wow.
Yeah, if I ever
Smart
called
ass,
my mom
smart
ma'am,
ass.
yeah, she'd be like, your friends aren't allowed to call me ma'am. You're not allowed to call me
Yeah.
ma'am. No.
So what was it, 8th grade? I remember my first week in school, I got wrote up because she was she said something, the teacher, and I was like, yes. And she's like, yes, what? And I'm like, yes. And she's like, yes, ma'am. I'm like, ooh, no, yes. And she wrote me up, and I called my parents. I was like, I am being wrote up for the first time in my life because I didn't say ma'am.
What did they say?
They just didn't understand where I came from. My parents came. They raised hell. They're like, look, we're not from here. This is new to us. So I learned really quick to figure that out. Just to be accepted.
You said that you were born in Germany or no?
No, so I was born in Michigan. I was supposed to be born in Miami, Homestead. The day Hurricane Andrew hit. So we evacuated. I should have been a Florida baby, but I went to Michigan, where my dad's from. But yeah, I don't really.
Wait, so there was a hurricane the day you were born?
I was supposed to be born August 24th, 1992. And that's the day Hurricane Andrew hit. And then they evacuated from Homestead to Michigan. And I was born 5 days later. Or 10 days later, I guess. Yeah, so I was a little late, thank God. But yeah, I was born in Michigan and then moved to Georgia. And then at 3, moved to Germany. So I don't really like saying that I was born in Michigan because it's so different up there.
Yeah, it is.
I've never been.
You ain't missing much.
I've been there once. Detroit, and that's the worst part, of course.
Yeah, I haven't been there. I did country stuff.
Oh yeah,
fishing in the lakes.
Oh my God. And where do you live now?
So now I am on the Alabama-Florida border. So the Florida-Bama. I live in Florida. I spend all day in Alabama. So it's interesting, but it's beautiful. If you Google Redneck Riviera, it's Destin, Panama City, but it sounds weird. You're Redneck Riviera, and it's beautiful. Crystal clear water, boat life.
Really?
Yeah, I love it. I love it.
How's the environment different from around here?
So laid back. Oh my God. It doesn't matter over there if you're ready to go out. You can just go out, and no one cares.
Well,
Flip-flops, tank tops, shorts. Bikini.
Is there other influencers around your area, or you're the only one?
I'm literally the only. I don't know anyone near me.
Yeah.
Probably Atlanta 5 hours away, or New Orleans 3.5 hours away. But even then, I'm the only one.
Wow. So that's why you do these content trips.
Yes. I live a double life.
Yeah, you literally have to fly here.
You see me at home, half the people don't even know who I am. They're like, oh, normal Sara. And then everyone online's like, hold on, you're pretty cool though. And I'm like,
I like that. I like
try.
being from such a small town, and then you just go out and explore. A lot of people
Exactly.
don't realize that. They just see all the fun and games on our stories, think we're wild all the time. No, we're just chill girls. We
I
like
love
to
it.
smoke. We like to chill.
Exactly. I like being by the beach. I like fishing. I like being on the boat.
You said that you were a military brat. So last night we were talking about this. We were a little fucked up, me and Mer.
I don't think I remember, honestly.
Yeah, so I want to hear more about like living on base. You said it was so fun. It was such a different.
Yeah, so I forget, like, people don't know what it's like living on base.
Tell us.
To
I
me,
wanna know
I'm like,
everything.
everyone must have grew up this way. So growing up on base, let's just say from like 5 years old or 6, I walked the whole base by myself in Germany. I would go from my building to the food court to the BX, which is like the little shopping area, the commissary, the grocery store. And I would just roam. I felt so grown at like 6 years old. I was just so free. Everything's so safe. So then when we moved to Alabama and I'm like 13 years old, I'm just like, wait, what is happening? Like, you can't even walk across the street without almost getting grabbed.
Wow.
So it's just like.
How many stores was there on base? Or like what was
We
there
had
to
a
do?
commissary for groceries, the BX for like clothes, for like a food court, Burger King, stuff like that. We had a high school. We had all the schools in Germany. So it was kind of cool. It was literally a town to ourselves. So I forget, like, people didn't grow up like that. So
I don't think I've ever had a military like brat friend. I
Yeah.
have no idea.
It was interesting when I first moved to Alabama. Nobody really understood. I was like, wait, what?
I feel like you guys have more manners, honestly.
We do. Yeah, I am very thankful because that's a huge thing I noticed. When I moved to Alabama, there's not a lot of poise almost, you know what I mean? It's like super, almost like roots. I don't even know how to explain, like culture. I don't know.
Yeah.
It's like so like redneck. And so like a lot of people just, we sound funny, and I'm starting to get the twang.
Oh, yeah, I hear it.
It's been like 15 years. So I say boots and I'm like, shit.
No.
My boots. Yeah.
Do you do redneck stuff?
I think I do. Not to like the full extent. Like I've done mudding. It's fun, like mud riding and all that, big old trucks. But I prefer to just fish. I just like to fish.
Fishing is relaxing, honestly.
So until you catch a fish and then you're over there fucking struggling. You're like
You like can't reel it in.
No,
Yeah.
you're like help. And then you get the fish and it's this big.
Yeah.
It's like, how did it fight that much? Like,
I thought it was gonna be a whole ass shark.
I swear to God, every time.
My first time fishing, I caught a shark. My
What?
first time. I mean, it was a baby shark, but that's still a shark.
I go shark fishing.
Really?
Shark fishing's
You ever
interesting.
caught like a real?
A lot.
How
yeah.
big?
Huge.
Like a
Huge.
great white.
No, we don't really we don't have those in the Gulf too often. But like black tips or like hammerheads, even like
be so scared.
yeah, they're pretty gnarly. But like what you do is you catch like bluefish, which is a super bloody fish that nobody eats, and you fillet it, and it's so bloody, and then you tie it or put it on a big old hook, and then the fishing line has a balloon on it. So as soon as you see the balloon go down, you're like, shark on, and you fight it. You take it to the boat, and then at the boat you cut the line. So it was like a little piercing for a while, but you literally take the shark up to the boat, and it's like the mouth is open, and you're just like freaking out.
What's the biggest one you ever caught?
Maybe like close to 7 feet. It was bigger than me.
Wow.
And I mean oh my God, when it came up to the boat, the mouth was so big, the teeth. I was like,
my
fuck that, cut
God.
it loose.
How long did it take you to reel it in?
A while. It's a good fight. You're fighting for like an hour. It's a good fight.
And you
just-
didn't eat it afterwards?
No, you don't eat them. That's more for like just for fun. Just to see them.
So you put it back in the ocean.
Cut the line. It keeps the hook in for a little bit. It gets pushed out. So it's adrenaline for us, for the shark.
Well, when we come visit your way, we have to go
shark
shark
fishing.
fishing.
I'm so down. We're
I'm
always
so down. I've never done that.
Me
I
either.
love it. It's a good time. Get fucked up, drink a lot. Yeah.
And you're chilling on a boat, so
I'll do anything on a boat.
Yeah.
I'll do anything.
that's when I wouldn't
I'm gonna
jump in the
remember
water.
that.
But
I'm like, you said you'd do anything.
Oh God.
I will.
Wow. So I wanted to ask, since you are from such a small town, do they know about your OnlyFans? What do they think about your OnlyFans?
The sneaky link. So I'm lucky. I really haven't dealt with too many like questionable, curious people. I think more than anything, it's more like when I walk into a room, it gets quiet, and you're like, okay, and then you leave, and you're like, I know what they're talking about, but no one really says it to my face. At first, they were curious, and I kind of put them in their place, like, mind your business. My parents are taken care of. Everyone's good on my side.
Good.
So I think it's a little bit better, but more people are having it now.
Yeah.
Like I'm starting to see like the local girls. I'm like, what were you? I'm sorry, what were you saying?
all the time.
Judgment-free zone. I'm
Yep.
just saying. So it's getting there. And now that like all the celebrities have it, like I kind of hate that, but at the same time, it's like more normalizing it. You know, so I'm like, all right, whatever, I'll take it, whatever.
Wow. Did your parents fully accept it?
Yeah, my parents are perverts. They'll see this and they're gonna be like, yeah, we are. Like they're so perverted.
Our parents are the same then.
I grew up like at the table. My mom's from Spain, and they're just crazy in Spain, and everything out her mouth is sexual. So, and same thing with my dad. So, like, at dinner tables, like, it was nothing but sex jokes. Like, that's what she said, and, like, you know, like, just corny little things. So, when I told them what was going on, they were like, I explained them what I was doing, to what extent. They were like, right on. And, well, the first month I paid their house off.
Fuck yeah.
So, that, I think...
Can't say nothing.
My actions spoke for itself. So, I was like, it's my turn to take care of you. I'll kind of explain why. So in high school, I was wild. I was very boy crazy. And my parents did an amazing job raising me. So I swear it's not daddy issues. It's not mommy issues. I was just crazy once I got off base. I was like, oh my God, everyone's doing things I've never done but seen in movies. So I ended up being grounded for 3 years in high school.
What?
Shit.
3 years.
3 months felt wild.
I know.
3 years.
I see people from high school, and they're like, you remember you were grounded for 3 years? I'm like, yeah.
They didn't like loosen up on it?
Every time they did, I fucked up the same day. I was just...
How?
This was a funny story. So it's my mom's birthday. My dad walks into my room. He's cleaning the house. He's glowing. He's like, I'm going to do something special for your mom. I'm so excited. I'm like, yay, what can I do? He's like, let's air the house out. I'm going to go open your window. And I was like, I'll do it. And he was like, step aside. And I was like, no, I'll do it. And he goes to my window. The screen's off. Goes straight to the closet. The screen's right there. And I'm just like, he's like, give me back your phone. I had it for not even a night. I was like, no. Fuck.
Were you sneaking out?
I was sneaking
sneaking
out.
people
I was
in?
sneaking in. Sorry, Mom and Dad. I came clean, though. I came clean about so much. I was like, I'm sorry. I can't take this anymore. Can I just take care of you and be honest?
Oh, that's so sweet, though.
I fully support my parents.
Wow.
And it has brought us so close. So I convinced them to retire a little early. So now they're living their life. Because once I have kids, I'm like, hold up. That me paying that house off was technically paying you to be a nanny. Yeah. So stick around, have fun, but stick around because eventually I need you. So
Yes.
but I'm happy. Honestly, my family, we're so tight. I'm so happy. I'm blessed with what OnlyFans has brought me. So
Do you want a big family one day? Or small?
I think I just want like 2 kids. I'm supposed to have twins. It's crazy.
Me too.
Me too.
I don't want them.
Both,
We're all-
I kind of do. Both grandmas of mine have twin girls. And then it like skips the generation. My brothers had kids. My cousins have had kids. No one has twins. So I'm like next. And I'm just like, ever since I was a kid, like doctors, everyone were like, oh, you're going to have twins. And then like, that little ring test with like the ring and the piece of hair. And it like, you've never seen that? They tell you like how many kids you're going to have.
No.
Every time
Is this at a psychic place?
No, like just random people I know were like, oh, let's do it. And every time I did it, it was literally twins. And I was like, what the fuck? So I might have twins.
There's something on your palm too that's supposed
Yeah,
to
with the
show
lines
you.
and shit.
Yeah.
I don't
know
believe that
it,
one,
though.
though.
I'm just saying, I have a feeling I'm gonna have twins, but I'm starting to accept it. I'm like, you know what? Let's fucking bring it on.
At least you get it out of the way.
Exactly.
You know?
So do you think that you'll be doing OnlyFans for a while, or do you have like a plan?
I kind of have like a cap. I think I'm gonna do like I'll be 30 soon. So I kind of just always imagine like my early 30s to be like family time. Start working on that. So I'd say I'd probably do like 2 more years of this, more or less.
Okay.
We'll see what happens. When life feels ready, I'll close that chapter.
Yeah.
But once it's ready.
Are you a full send girl on OnlyFans?
Ooh.
What?
No.
Ooh, I don't know. I don't know.
You'll have to subscribe to find out.
Subscribe? Yeah. It's free too, by the way. So I'm just saying.
If it's free, it's for me.
It's hey, just go find out. Sneaky link.
we did make some hot content this whole week.
did.
It was really good.
Oh my gosh, I'm a little.
Those birria tacos.
I'm a little regretful. Yeah, we were so fucked up.
I know.
Good.
I haven't even watched some of it because we were so blacked out.
I watched a few seconds and I turned it off. I was like, oh boy, this is gonna do good.
Sometimes I don't watch the whole thing. I just send it and I'm like, okay, hopefully just
Yeah.
people buy it.
Something like that I won't watch before. I'm just like, all right, it's fine. Like,
Good times.
Oh my god.
Like a Hardee's commercial.
We have these shots here and we haven't taken them, and now they're
yeah.
getting warm. So let's take
am.
a shot. We are in Miami.
Miami bitches.
Cheers, guys.
Cheers. Cheers, cheers. Chin chin. Where's the salt?
Oh, shit.
Oh, God.
Very good. That actually was amazing.
I know, actually.
Mine
I think you
wasn't.
gave me clase azul.
Did I?
I think so. I love it, though. It's
Whoops.
good. It's very good. Me like you.
I need to wake up more, so
I know,
let me
me
have a
too.
big chug of my drink.
Yeah, I'm drinking some bang
But
right now.
reggaeton.
I know. I wish we could listen to music during the
know.
podcast. I
That would be
swear.
cool.
YouTube would flag us.
Yeah.
Right. And I wouldn't sit still. I'd be like,
I know, me too.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
But honestly, we have the sounds of nature, all the birds chirping
I
in the
know.
background, the
The
wind.
construction stopped.
Jesus.
Miami
Christ.
is hard work. These people work hard out here. We're like, excuse me, can you take a break?
Literally, we're yelling at the tree guys. Like, are you almost done cutting down that tree, bro?
But I'm glad they took so long because I was not prepared. I was so tired.
At least it cooled down a little.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Gave us time to make some content, have some drinks, lay out by the pool,
Yeah.
and now back to business as usual.
Yep. So as we were saying, back to business, what do you do like at your hometown? You say you have no influencers. How do you make content? Is it
So-
hard? Like,
So I started my OnlyFans like close to 3 years ago. So when I first started it, I got this piece of lime stuck in my damn lip. When I first started it, I was actually bartending. I was at a restaurant. They were very difficult working with my schedule. They didn't really understand, like, hey, you know, I have 2 days off automatically. Why does it matter if I request off like a Monday and a Saturday or whatever so I can go travel and make money? And so whenever I would travel and make money, people are like, she made money last night on an off day. Why does she get the good shift? You know, so it's kind of like it turned into a very petty. They just don't understand my life. So thankfully, with the help of my like family and friends, they said, fuck that, quit. You don't need that shit. You can do better on your own. So I did, and I actually tried. So before COVID, I went to Vegas, and I actually got hired at Encore Beach Club, and I was so happy doing like bottle service and like, you know, meeting like celebrities and like, you know, I love the atmosphere, the house music and everything.
I've always wanted to do bottle service.
It's so much fun. I bartended for like 10 years, and I was like, well, I want a cocktail. Like, I want to, you know, I want to walk around and like mingle instead of just like, all right, get shit, go. Like, next. And so like, I was really excited when I got hired. I did training. I was so happy. 3 weeks into the job, COVID happened. And then I was like, all right, so I'll go back to, you know, Alabama. And I went back, and that's when, holy crap, OnlyFans just like took off. And I just went with it. I'm like, let's see what I'm capable of doing, because I didn't know I was capable of such spiciness. Did I shock myself? So I'm really happy. So it worked out. So I didn't have to go back to the restaurant. I didn't have to, you know, go back and deal with people that I knew they didn't like me for no reason. And so now my lifestyle is like my little group at home with the people that understand me and love me. And then I travel, I see my bitches, I have fun, I get content, and I go back home.
nice.
And I go fish.
So it's a
And then I
business
cook
trip,
it.
but it's fun.
100%. I love it. I'm so happy, honestly. A lot of people aren't going to understand where I'm coming from, living with where I'm at, but I am so happy.
Good.
I'm
That's
so
all that
happy.
matters.
Swear.
And I think we brought it up last night. I think OnlyFans brings out more confidence in yourself.
It does. I'm not going to lie. Like, so in high school, I got made fun of. Y'all are going to, I don't know if you'll agree or not, but I kind of agree with it. I was always called a butterhead. I always had a cute butt and a cute body, but like my face, I was just like, okay, I'll just cover this up.
What?
I know, it's depressing as fuck. So like for me, the OnlyFans, first I started getting, oh, your face, your eyes, your teeth, your smile, and I was just like, what?
Yeah, you're
And so,
literally
like,
like a Barbie.
Thank you.
Yeah.
So I like started, you know, it just with the years of slowly like just trusting the process, I have learned to like love myself
Good.
more. And it makes no sense to a lot of these people. They're like, you hoeing on camera, but you loving yourself more.
Yeah.
And it's like, it's not like that. You literally just see you on the camera and you're like your hype man. You're like,
Yeah.
oh, that looks good. All right, get it, girl.
I
Yes.
definitely think OnlyFans has made me more confident.
Sometimes I even like played with myself watching my videos because I was like, that was so hot.
That
Like
was
it turns
hot.
me on.
I do get turned on when I'll see some of
'cause
my
you
videos.
feel
I'm like, oh
good.
shit, Sarah.
Yeah.
Where'd you learn that one? Boosted taught you that.
We both trade ideas. You have good ideas as well.
I love it. I'll get a random message from Busa. She's like, bitch, try this. And I'm like,
did you brush your teeth today? No? Okay, no, I'm saying like
the video.
Go brush your teeth right now and take a video. And she's like, what do you mean? I sent her the video.
You sent me that video, and I was like, I know what I'm doing. I went straight to the bathroom. I was like, oh.
I tried that. Yeah.
I was like,
yeah. After you said that, I was like, oh, okay.
Money. Little self-care.
Guys love that shit.
Even the other day, I dyed my hair. I had bleach all over me. I had no shirt on. I was like, I just dyed my hair naked.
As long as your skin didn't fucking. I'm boiling.
Guys will do anything. Guys will jerk off to anything.
Girl.
Like, there's so much weird shit. Have you ever had like any weird?
The weirdest thing for me is the guys that like to be degraded. I just can't. It's so hard for me because I'm such a nice person at heart. Like, I legit feel bad, but I'm like, you know what? Fuck it. If this is what you're paying for, if this is what you want,
if
like,
this makes you
I'm
happy.
Like, yeah, I'm like, you short dick fucker. He's just like, yeah. I'm just like, it's so weird. I have to like think really hard, write the shit down. I'm like, how can I like insult you? Like, what the fuck? But they love it.
You
and
literally
I'm
have to like skid it out.
Literally, because I don't really fuck with it. But hey, whatever you want, Sarita gonna learn. She gonna learn today. I'm a quick learner.
I also wanted to bring up like a little secret that like most people like don't really know about. So right now, you have a big Instagram that's almost at 1 million followers, but it's down right now.
What the fuck's my second time? I'm a bad girl, damn it. My parents follow me, so I go by this guideline. If my parents don't call me or it's, hey, what's going on? I didn't do anything wrong. And they've never hit me up like that. So half the time my mom's like, work it, Sara, work it. And I'm like, oh, Mom, stop. Like, people are going to know who you are. They're going to bother you. Yeah. So I'm just like, if my parents aren't fucking bothered by what I post, like, why am I bothering, like, Instagram? So I'm in the process of getting it back again.
How long has it been?
Like a week and a half. Last time it took 4 months.
Holy
Bitch, I was going
shit.
crazy. I was like, you know what? I'm closing this chapter now. I'm just going to go get me a man and a family. But I was just like.
What most people don't realize is it's not easy to get it back.
No,
like, it's not just, let's complain to Instagram and get it back. No.
Instagram, sadly, they don't have good customer service. You'll hear it faster from TikTok.
Yeah.
OnlyFans, 3 seconds, you got a response. Instagram, months.
Yep.
Months. So it's like, it's not even worth it trying it on your own. You have to get that plug in there, and that plug is so expensive.
And you also have to trust them.
Right?
That would be
if it's
my
a hacker,
thing.
half the time they're like, oh, this hacker can help you. I'm like, yeah. And then you pay, and then they hack you.
Yeah.
And then what? And then
you give them more money again. You're like, can you get it back again?
It's a whole secret industry that, like, I always say, like, wait, we just heard this the other day from those friends, Jamie, civilians. So they call regular people civilians.
Are you serious?
Yes. So people who like don't do OnlyFans or sex work, they call them civilians.
God. That's because me growing up military, I'm like, what do you mean civilian?
That's
like,
what
you're
I
just
said.
not military?
Yeah.
Or like what?
But it's kind of funny because
That's
they don't
funny.
understand the social media life. They're like, I don't get how you post, how you make money. Like, you have all these followers, but like Instagram pays you. I'm like, Instagram does not pay us.
Endorsements, baby. You gotta find the people that want the propaganda.
And you gotta work. It's still a hustle. You can't like a 9 to 5. You can't just sit at your desk and like you get paid.
Yeah.
You gotta clock in.
You gotta
put the
spend
work.
money to make money too. You gotta come on trips.
Yeah.
You gotta invest.
And you have to be picky with like the brands you work with, because if your page turns into a straight advertisement and you lose that authentic vibe, girl, there's so many of us. They're going to be like, you suck, whatever, you're lame. All you care about is making money.
Yeah.
So you have to find the perfect balance of, like, keeping your fans happy with, like, authentic stuff and then still being able to use your platform to make money with brands.
Yeah.
So it's, like, you got to find, like, what works best for everyone. It's crazy.
It's a lot of work.
It really is. They
I'm
don't
learning
understand.
very fast.
It's a lot. You got to be like, I got to say no to this one. And then you're like, oh, that was money. But, like, you got to think about how annoyed people get. And then they're in your DMs, like, what happened to you? You used to be so, unique and special. Now all you care about is money. You're like, okay.
Yeah, and you like lose the reason why they followed you in the first place.
So you have to, it's such a struggle to balance, but here we are.
Well,
we make it happen.
It's even harder. That's why you kind of got deleted, is because we have so many people who just, everyone's such a bunch of pussies nowadays. You can't curse. You can't do certain emojis. You can't fucking discipline your kids anymore. You can't listen to music. Like, what the hell?
And for me, honestly, I think maybe a quarter, if not half of the people I worked with previously in restaurants, bars, who, want to travel more and they don't get that, opportunity, even though they could save like $5 a day and fucking make it happen. But I'm not saying anything. But I'm pretty sure those bitches are like the ones reporting my shit. Oh. I already know. I'm like living in a small town with people that they act like they're happy for you. But wait.
We have this airplane.
Come on, Spirit, the fuck.
Hurry up.
Spirit.
All right, sorry. I could barely hear you, so I was like, shit. Where were we? Sorry.
I don't remember.
I couldn't even hear, so
like,
I know our guests and our people listening couldn't hear her beautiful face either, so.
I forgot what I was saying.
Yeah.
Damn.
Let's light the blunt, the joint.
Girl, that's what I need right now.
We got some Maui Wowie in here.
Ooh, I swear, the next 2 dogs I adopt, Maui Wowie.
Oh, shit.
I would get so, twisted, calling their names, though.
If I have a son, I'm probably going to call him Maui Wowie.
Yo.
Maui the first name.
Maui I named you after the weed.
After Hawaii? What are you talking about? Hawaii's finest strain. The soil in Hawaii.
Yeah. Oh, my God. You do travel a lot, don't you?
I do. I love it. So let me kind of break that down. I was so lucky growing up with a military family because I grew up in Germany and then my mom's from Spain. So we would drive literally. So from imagine driving from Georgia to Arizona, maybe. That's how far it took for us to get to Germany to Spain. So I was visiting Holland, Belgium, France, Portugal, as people visit, states. Mm-hmm. So for me, growing up in Germany, it was so awesome. I just travel. So before I moved to the States, I think I visited maybe at least 10 countries. At least 10. Dude. Before 13, yeah, just because of my parents. They just took me everywhere. I had no choice. They're like, we're going to a village, we're going to a castle.
Where was your favorite place?
Oh my gosh. Wow, I don't even know. So I appreciate everything for so many different reasons, you know what I mean? It could be from the food to the culture to just the music, you know what I mean? I love Brazil. Brazil has my heart. Oh my God. I own land there. I bought a house last year. I had to. With the money conversion, girl, it was $1,000 was $7,000 almost in their currency. So I bought a house for $15,000 right on the water. It's building. It's a little basic little, cute thing. I'm just happy.
But it's an escape.
But Brazil, girl, they don't play there. The food's good.
Are you Airbnb-ing the house or what are you doing with it?
No.
It's just sitting there right now?
For me. Yeah.
Why are we not there?
Airbnb
Probably
that.
Well, for one, I'll tell you why I'm not there. I'm not fucking vaccinated. They deported my ass.
Wait, you have to be vaccinated to go there?
Right now, if you're not a Brazilian national and you don't have a residency card, I got deported, bitch, for the first time ever.
I remember that.
I think I texted you. I was like,
wait, how did that happen?
Girl, I was trying to go for Christmas and New Year's. I literally, the day I left, you did not have to be vaccinated. You just had a quarantine. Yeah. I was like, fuck it. I'm going for a few weeks. I'll quarantine. I don't care. I had my paperwork printed out because I was like, I feel like they're going to try me, right? So I had my dates. I was like, fucking ready. I leave Dallas, no problem. I'm like, all right, I'm fine. I'm in the air over, seas. I'm like, I'm good. Girl, I get there at 8 a.m. the next day. This lady had her paperwork printed out from that day. As soon as she saw me, she was like, are you a resident? I was like, no. She's like, we have to deport you. I was like, no, ma'am. I got my paperwork. It says right here.
I'm ready to go.
She's like, well, that was yesterday. She's like, as of today, the law changed. You have to be vaccinated. So they sent back, I don't know how many people. There was plane after plane landing from 8 a.m. from all over the world. And they put us all in this hotel. So all these foreigners are all just bitching in the hotel what the fuck? And they deported my ass. They took my passport. I had to stay in the airport for 13 hours.
What did you do?
Walk the terminal.
I would have got wasted.
Yeah.
I tried. Oh my God. So I was like, okay, I'm in Brazil. At least I can get a caipirinha and it's going to be good. It was the shittiest caipirinha of my life.
That's a drink you
Yes.
said? You said it was the best drink
Brazil,
ever.
It's Brazil's drink. It's cachaça, sugarcane rum, lime, and sugar. And you just shake the fuck out of it. It's so good. So literally I was sitting there and I got me picanha steak. I was like, all right, I'm gonna have my best meal. It sucked. Everything sucked. The steak sucked. So I got no good authentic Brazilian food. It was a waste of time. They fucking robbed my ass.
I swear, we make up different rules every fucking day.
I know.
It's
bullshit. I'm so fucking over it. So let's go, Brandon.
Hey,
What's up?
that's what I was gonna get
I said
into. So I'm taking. You're from South Florida, so I'm guessing
North Florida, yeah.
Whoops, sorry, North
wish.
Florida. But I mean, you guys are mainly most
DeSantis,
Republican,
baby.
Yeah,
DeSantis all day. He makes the most sense.
dude.
The man was in the military, which I appreciate because I'm like, dude, if my father did 22 years, I feel like you can't really say anything about how to run a country if you haven't been on the other side. So I'm like, I love that man. Love that man. DeSantis.
Me too.
Let's go. Let's go.
I hope, dude.
Let's
We need
go.
some fucking saving
I
right
swear to
now.
God we do.
I don't care about the gas prices until it's the planes, the plane flights that are getting expensive because of the gas.
100%.
So we need this shit fixed.
Or a private jet.
Girl, right? Can I hit the lottery?
I know.
I don't know, because so what I've read lately, everyone that wins the lottery is like killing someone or
I
like.
swear.
What?
Did you see that the other day? It
Why?
was like a man killed his wife that won the lottery. Like
He won 10 million and then killed his wife.
literally.
Why?
It's like
Not
always-
like right away,
Yeah.
but like a few years later.
It's just I feel like maybe it's not what it's cut out to be.
Oh, probably.
I'm like, fuck, maybe I don't want that.
But
I don't
also,
know.
a lot of people who play the lottery are people who are like itching for $1, so they're putting all their money in for like a
True.
bunch of scratch offs, and they win, and they do the wrong things with it. You know,
They
like
probably go broke the day after they get it.
yeah, they're like getting huge condos and hotels they could never get, like
Yeah.
renting out Lambos, and
Forgetting
then next
about
thing,
taxes.
yeah, forget about taxes.
You gotta
Like a
pay
lot of
taxes on
OnlyFans
lottery.
girls.
Like,
Like,
Yeah.
you gotta pay taxes on everything. You better save 30%. Whatever you do in life, save 30%.
Yeah, and
Do
if you
yourself
can't
a
buy it
favor.
twice, you don't buy it at all.
Exactly. Yeah.
Girl, yep.
I'm going to still buy it, but
We're giving everybody advice, and we're just like, nah.
I'm still going to get it.
I'm very thankful. Like financially, my parents did so good explaining to me like how to save, how to just be smart with money. So I struggled one time when I was 19. I didn't save my money for the off season. I was broke. I was like, Dad, help. After that, I figured it out. Never struggled again. You gotta be smart with your money, man.
I didn't learn. I didn't have really good parents in that aspect. Love you, Mom and Dad. I know you guys watch this podcast. But
Y'all were just blowing money.
Yeah.
Fuck it.
well, my parents had me so young, so like they didn't even know. Like
Yeah.
when they had me at 16, like they didn't learn all that, you know.
Or
so,
their parents didn't teach them either.
yeah. So I was forced to like grow up on my own, basically. But I'm like very thankful for it because I feel like most people who are like grown up and they come from money, they don't know the
Oh my God.
how it is to work hard for their money.
Yeah.
Honestly, speaking of that, like the girls that just graduate high school and go straight into OnlyFans, they're making 30, 40, 50, $80,000 a month.
And they're just partying.
And they never struggled. I struggled, girl. I've had my moments where I was like quarters to get some freaking chicken nugget meal. Like,
Yeah.
I feel like everyone should have to struggle, trying so hard in life to make it.
Because that's what humbles you.
100%. That way, when you make it, like, you stay humble. Those girls, oh my God, they're straight out of high school, and I'm just like, wow, must be nice.
Well, it's sad because
Like-
they don't know any better. So it's
And they
like,
never will.
Yeah.
They're literally gonna miss out on that learning lesson. And
But
Yeah,
they're
but
real.
their man.
There's gonna be a learning lesson because
when their man leaves them because they're
well,
spoiled brats.
well that or what I learn is because I help mentor women as well. It's the girls who are young, 18, 19, who just make one. They don't understand the whole, you need an LLC. You need to save money for taxes.
You need to put everything through your company.
Everything.
Oh my
You can
God.
write off tanning. You can write off nails. You can write off
Your
this
trip,
Like
girl.
everything. But people don't get it. And it's like the secret other girls don't want to help others with. But like our like group is really good with helping
Exactly.
everybody. There's a lot of girls out there that don't. So those are the girls who are getting screwed. And I feel like if you want to get involved with the OnlyFans life, you have to find a mentor and just really like stick with them and have them help you.
Have you a little like support group.
Yeah.
Because honestly, even for mental health, sometimes the shit will get to you.
Oh yeah.
Sometimes you just need to like, girls, I'm in a funk, help me. And then
Yeah.
that group is right there. Like, you're
Yep.
a bad bitch. I fucking love you.
Yeah.
You're strong. You're beautiful. And you're like, fuck yeah. I feel good. All right. I love this group.
Yeah.
Thanks, WhatsApp.
I'm down a couple thousand this week. I need money, and then Zena will be like, "Let's go make content all day." I'm like,
yeah.
"Yes!" Like
Exactly.
it's so good to have like a friend that will
Yeah.
help you take your nudes.
right, literally.
They know the angles.
I know, it's
But
so
also
good.
just friends that want you to make money too. Like everybody eats. I want my friends to be chilling with me, you know?
Well, I know you actually had a problem. I know, like, you wanted to make an OnlyFans and some of your friends weren't accepting with it at first.
Oh, yeah, at first.
Yeah. They were like, we will not be your friend if you make one.
Yeah.
And I was trying to talk to her forever to make one. And I was like, please, you're wasting time. Just fucking make it. You don't even need to do the most. Like,
You don't. That's what people don't understand. Everyone, you can do whatever you want.
At first, I was literally posting stuff I posted on Instagram. I was like, I'm not taking it more than that. Now I'm like, money.
It's a journey. It's a journey. You start somewhere and then you grow. And like, you don't have to go balls to the walls at first. Like, I tell
Or
girls all the
ever,
time.
technically.
Ever. It's literally whatever you. Some people just want to like message their fans, but it's weird doing that on Instagram. It's just, I don't know, it feels weird.
I do
So
not
there-
answer my DMs on
Yeah,
Instagram.
it's more of like a fan club vibe. You know what I mean? You feel more respected for some reason, even if it's a free freaking page. It just feel it's a different vibe.
yeah.
So it's like whatever you want to do it. Do
It's
it.
literally
before it's
just
too
a
late.
different genre of content.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah.
100.
That won't get flagged. You can curse. You, can listen to music.
you can
Whatever.
smoke.
Exactly, like whatever you want. So
Yeah.
like, I'll never understand that, but whatever.
At first, I was more so afraid for like my employees and stuff. I was like, oh, because they're all like so young and stuff. I was like, I hope you still like work for me and want to represent like my brand. And they all do. They love it. They
I
all
love all
it.
your employees.
I love my employees. They are literally amazing. They're holding the fort down right now. Dollhouse Allentown.
Hey.
There might be a Miami one soon.
That'd be sick.
Yeah. I hope.
My old employees, they would just be like, "You can see a nipple for $1." I'm like, "Fuck you, no, you can't. You wish. You wish. I know you can't afford that shit. That's your whole check, baby." But they would always fuck with me. They'd be like, "For $1, swipe up." I'm like, "Fuck you. You think it's fun and games?" But guess what? Mom and daddy taken care of. How are your parents?
Right? Or your dad is probably signed up for her OnlyFans.
I'm talking to your daddy right now.
What's up? I call him daddy.
Hey.
I don't care.
Have you have any like weird like people who like follow you like from your hometown? You find out they are on
I've literally
OnlyFans?
never. I've had a few messages, and like, God, they're probably gonna see this, be like, that's why I got blocked. And they're like, hey, I'm from your hometown, or hey, I know you, and I'm just like, block, because like for me, I'm doing fine on there. I don't have to like advertise to the locals, and it's just like. It's just a weird, interaction I want to try to avoid locally. So half the time, I guess I shouldn't say this because now these people aren't going to be honest and be like, I'm local. But I'm just like, goodbye. Because like at the end of the day, like I don't need it. You know what? I'm fine. And they're so closed-minded in that damn town that it's just no matter what they see, they're just not going to understand. So I just kind of like, yeah. But I did have once a photographer that subscribed to me. He wasn't even a photographer. He was a normal ass guy that became a photographer.
As they all do now.
Yeah, exactly. And, made friends with, a girl, basically took care of her, ran her life, and was like, hey, you should come shoot over here, like in Mexico for my friend's line, blah, blah, blah. And I'm just like, no, I don't meet, blah, blah, blah. Next thing you know, I'm on a trip with like all these people, like photographers, models. And this guy comes up to me and he's like, hey.
Oh, God.
I'm on your VIP. I was like, oh shit.
What?
Oh shit, this is happening.
No, that's like my worst fear. I don't know
VIP
what I would do.
is real. I was like, oh shit goes down in the VIP.
VIP access
Holy
right
shit.
now.
Yeah, I was like, and then he's like, can we shoot? I was like, bro, no, I'm sorry. I was like, because I shoot sexy as fuck, and I have to look at you, and I just know you're over there late.
Yeah.
I never.
I'm like, just don't tell me. Just don't tell me.
Yeah.
You tell me goodbye. I'm sorry. I have to keep it real. Don't tell me. It's okay.
There's like 3 people from my high school that subscribe, and I was like, fuck.
Why'd you have to tell me?
I hate that
damn,
shit.
you couldn't make a fake name?
Right.
But I was like, sure. Like, if you're paying for it, I don't care.
No, I hate that shit. I used to have somebody who would fuck with me, and he was like, yeah, I won't tell you my name, but I was known in high school for a big dick.
Oh,
and my
my
initials, like, are MB.
Yeah.
And, like, it was, like, so annoying.
You're like, okay, Michael Brown, shut the fuck up. You know who you are.
yeah, right? Remember last night? Sarita last night was like, I might be a little boring on your podcast. I might have to like make up a thing like I fucked Bill Gates or something.
Tag Bill Gates in this. You're like, you think he owns the farmland? It's me. Right? No, just it's for all the content. All the content goes down in the farm.
Oh my fucking God.
Oh my God.
Wow.
I'm kidding, Bill Gates. Don't come after me.
Or do. Hey, come for her.
Say come again.
Yeah. We're fucked up. I swear girls are worse than guys.
Oh my God, yeah.
Girl, you can't take me anywhere.
Like we said yesterday in the bathroom. Yo, what? Yo, some of them bathrooms.
We need like a channel just for bathroom shit.
Yeah.
And I swear you'll make friends there so quick. Last night, how many friends did we make in the bathroom from the table next to us?
Yeah. Well, one of them I wanted to bop them because the
Yeah.
one was a Gemini and she was like, I'm a Gemini, and looks over at me. Geminis are gonna take over the world.
Ew.
No, you're
Ew.
not. I know.
And the Virgos in the corner are all like, you're stupid.
Capricorns are like, nah, we will.
Do you need a job?
Virgo's resting bitch face. My face says it all.
I know.
Oh my God. No,
I know.
honestly.
I feel like Sarita. I'm trying to say it like how you're supposed to say it now. I swear.
Sarita.
You can just replace the R with the D.
Or with the D.
Sarita?
Sarita.
Sadita.
I love that.
Sadita.
Natividad.
I
Oh,
feel
can
like-
I say what Natividad means?
Oh, yeah.
God,
yeah.
I'm not going to lie. Go ahead and say it. What do you think nativity...
Christmas.
Nativity. Like the nativity set, it's
Yeah.
very similar, but natividad means nativity. And then Navidad means...
What's nativity?
Like the nativity set.
Oh, so
Remember,
it does
like,
mean that.
nativity, yeah. So what's funny is like people think I'm named after like the season, the holiday, and my mom's aunt. This is a funny story, dude. I gotta say this. My mom's aunt was Tia Natividad, but they called her Tia Nati. Nati was her name. So this is crazy. I kind of tear up sometimes talking about this. I don't think I will. But my mom conceived me the night that she passed away, and she was closest to my mom. She was absolutely closest to my mom. So my mom swore, like, since birth that my guardian angel is, Tia Nati. So I'm like, my family takes it so serious, my name. They're just like, you are named after,
You
like,
are the queen, the angel.
queen, 100%, yeah. So, like,
You are the Kim K of the
exactly.
family.
So when people are like, Christmas, I'm like, yeah, it's funny, but no, not really. It's like Natividad. It's sentimental. but it's super cool. I love my name. And then my brother, his middle name is Marcel, and he was conceived the night that my mom's uncle Tio Marcel passed. So like my parents were under the impression that every time they fucked and like got pregnant, they were killing family. So they were like, we're done conceiving, two's all we want, and like they named us after them both. We have guardian angels that rock. She protects me from a lot because I do dumb shit.
What?
Yeah.
All through conception.
Literally. Oh my God, can I say something else that's funny?
Yeah.
Because I know my parents won't even give a fuck. My mom tells everyone this. This is how crazy she is. So my mom had like a really hard time conceiving, and she had to take fertility pills, do all that. Check the temperature. So the night my mom conceived me, my dad came home from, working on base super late night on the planes. My mom's like, honey, the temperature's right. Like, tonight's the night to get pregnant. She falls asleep. Fucking my dad. And they get pregnant with my mom asleep, apparently. And I'm just like, you're lying. And they tell everyone. I'm like, damn it. So I was conceived with my mama like, pass the fuck out. And my dad's like, yeah, let's have a baby. And they tell everyone. That shit is crazy.
Wait, I've never heard the temperature thing.
You didn't know about that?
No.
Yeah, girl. People with
Me either.
ovulation problems, you have to, like, apparently the temperature has to be, like, a specific.
Like in your pussy?
Yes. To, like, for the ovulation, for, like, it to be perfect. So my mom had a lot of issues, and I'm kind of under the impression I might have some
I was just
issues.
gonna ask you,
Yeah.
yeah.
So I'm trying not to think about it too much. That way I don't, like, make it worse mentally.
Happy thoughts only.
Exactly. I'm like, I'm going to get pregnant.
With twins,
First
bitch.
time, like, the couch pulls out, but he isn't. That's just going in. I'm getting pregnant. I don't care. I'm not gonna let him out. I'm getting pregnant. I don't care when the time's right.
Are you on birth control?
Girl, I've been on birth control since 11. This is crazy.
11?
I gotta explain.
Were you even fucking?
So I started my period at 11, and it never stopped. And I was one of those.
Wait.
My mom was like the same way, but like her period would go, like, she wouldn't have one for 6 months at a time. Me, it never stopped. So literally, like, 8th grade, it started, and they were like, the only way to regulate and for her to live a normal life out of pain is birth control. My dad was like, fuck no. No daughter of mine is getting on birth control. And my mom's like, you're stupid. You don't understand the hormones. And so, like, I got on the shit. I got on the hormone stuff. And so I've been on birth control since 11. And
Holy
honestly,
fuck.
I know it terrifies the fuck out of me, but if I don't have it, I have no life because my shit it's the devil in me. It's all that devil's lettuce turning into like bullshit.
I'm done. I'm fucking done.
It sucks, but I try not to think about it. I'm gonna stay happy, like spirits, and I'm gonna conceive a fucking ninja. I just can't wait.
Oh
A
my
ninja?
A trilingual ninja that's gonna save the world, stick up for bullies.
Wait,
Can't
what's
wait.
the 3 languages?
Portuguese, Spanish, and English. Portuguese is beautiful.
Can you say something
Yeah.
sexy for us?
Oi to the bomb.
Oh,
What
what
is
does that
that?
mean?
Hi, hello, everything good?
I want something sexy. Turn me on.
Sexy. Oi gostoso, você safado. It's like, hey, sexy, you're a dirty man. Like, it's like safado's like dirty, like in a freaky kind of way.
I
And
love
gostoso means like sexy, like you can't control yourself over him. So like gostoso.
Gostoso.
Do you ever do this stuff for
Gostoso.
OnlyFans?
Fuck yeah, I do this.
Okay,
for
Oh,
I was
you
gonna
better,
say.
yeah.
I'll be on Google Trends like tongue. Bitch, I don't care. She said it like that. So if
That
she
is
fucked
so
up, I
smart.
fucked up.
I know what I'm doing later.
What language you speaking? I don't give a fuck. I'm learning all the tribal shit too.
Yo, we're all tonight gonna be trying to speak tribal
I'm
at
making all
dinner.
the currency. Zimbabwe, what's up? I got you, baby.
Wow.
I'm so multicultural. I started growing up traveling. I'm just like, I will adapt to anything. You tell me.
Well, actually, wait.
got
Last
you.
night you were saying that you like to watch 90 Day Fiance because
Fucking
of
love
that
of that type of shit. You love just like
It's
learning.
mind blowing because the shit that you put together are like complete opposites that honestly should never fucking be mixed together, but it happens and you're just like, so this is the shit that happens. Like, you know, you have like a crazy loud, you know, ratchet girl going to Jordan, and then there's like they're Muslim and they're like, if you touch a man, we'll kill you. If you drink tequila, she's over there with tequila. What? I'm like, this shit's crazy. I would have never known how that life is because I'm too scared to go over there. I lose all my rights, man. And I got a mouth on me. I would go to jail.
Oh,
as
fuck
soon
yeah.
as soon as a man's like, you cannot talk, I'm like, you must not fucking know me. I got in trouble every day for talking. Shut me up. And the more you tell me to shut up, the less I'm gonna shut up. So that show teaches everything you need to know about religion, culture.
I'm gonna have to check it out.
I watched it like once or twice.
Dude,
Yeah.
I love it. I love it. I love it. It's like Sunday night TLC.
Oh my god.
Shout out. Fucking love that show.
Yeah, I think I watched like 1 season of it, but I don't remember who it was or anything like that.
It's interesting. I'm just obsessed with cultures and just seeing how people mingle together that just weren't really
Like 2 different worlds coming together and being like, oh, we're going to try to make
and
this
to
work.
get married.
After
like,
90 days.
And create life half the time. They get babies. They make babies night 1. And it's like,
Yeah.
I'm Jewish and I'm Catholic. Well, we're in Ethiopia. It's like, oh, shit. But
Now
we
what,
created a
right?
baby. So it's like, we got to make it work. It's so interesting. I love it. I don't have drama in my life. I'm so thankful for that. But I love watching some of that shit on TV. I'm like, get 'em. I love it.
I do feel like you are a little bit more mysterious. I do feel like you have no drama. I feel like,
don't.
well, we
I love
actually we met through a content trim, and
Oh my God, that story was so fucking
Wait, what
funny.
happened?
She thought I was a snake. She thought I was a piece of shit. And I literally stepped in the shit.
Why?
I wasn't a piece of shit. Like, this shit
Wait,
is so
why?
funny. Okay, should you
Yeah.
say your version, like what happened, or
Yeah.
should I say my version? I'll say what happened to me and like the confusion, and then you explain
Okay.
what really happened. Okay, so I'm literally in my room, and across the room from me is another room with like, you know, other content creators.
wait, we're staying at Sylvester Stallone's mansion in Palm Springs.
Yeah.
It was fucking insane.
Awesome. It was so awesome.
So when you say there's a room next to a room, like no, like a
There's a
mansion
million
room
rooms
next to
next to a
another
million
mansion
penthouse in
room.
front of a penthouse.
Yeah.
But like I was in the room by myself and I heard my girlfriends across the room recording. So I ran in there all excited and I didn't look at the ground. And one of the girls had her dog with her.
Yeah.
Dog shit everywhere. And I didn't look. I fucking stepped in shit. It was disgusting.
Wait, why would you leave that on the floor? Pick it up.
I don't-
Some girls are
Especially
ratchet.
if you're
Some
making
girls are
content.
ratchet.
I honestly don't even know if they noticed in that moment because they were taking content. It was I don't know, but we all cleaned it. But for me, in my head, that's exciting news. I'm high as fuck, and I'm just like, where's Boosted and all my new friends that I made? I'm gonna tell myself and shit. It makes no sense. I probably should have never said that, but to me, I was like, icebreaker, let's go hang out. So I go run outside. I'm like, where's everyone? And I see them all huddled up, and I didn't think shit. Like, I didn't even look at facial expressions. I was just like, hey guys, I know I'm new here, but guess what just happened? I fucking stepped in shit. I'm just like, what the fuck? And I'm laughing, and they're just staring at me, and I was like, fuck, I knew I should have never said I stepped in shit. What a weirdo.
Honestly,
I'm
good
like,
for you for being outgoing.
I'm like, who says that? And I'm
room.
like, they fucking hate me. I'm weird. And then turns out what really happened. Take it away, Boosted.
God.
So, girls don't always get along.
Yeah.
So there's always a snake in the garden. There's always a snake in the garden.
Every time.
Swear to God.
But you can always point them out.
Well, this was a trip of I would say around 30 girls. So there's always going to be girls
There's a
that don't get
family
along.
of snakes in there.
Yeah. But so we were going to dinner, and basically, moral of the story, there was a snake at dinner, that she only came to dinner to be a fucking snake and tell on us, to tell the people who put together the trip, like we are
what was
bad
happening?
influences and
Teacher's pet bullshit.
Teacher's pet bullshit.
Just trying to one up everyone in the worst way possible.
Yeah. And we all know Boosted is a little spicy.
Very spicy.
So I feel like she was kind of after me, and I don't know.
was.
And it was only because I didn't even want to be her friend. I don't even know. We're cool now, asparagus. But so this girl, though, asparagus, sorry, calling you out. I'm calling you out. She was in the pool, and we were huddled, right here. She was in the pool listening. And then that's right when I found out that there was a snake at dinner, because right when we left dinner in the Uber, the guy who put it together texted me and was like, you were talking shit about me the whole time at dinner.
So, yeah.
But
all
it
the
was
girls were-
joking, talking
we were
shit.
jo-
It was
like,
cutting up. It was literally how you fuck with your best friend and talk
Yeah,
shit about
exactly.
them. It was to that.
No,
extent.
literally, actually, it was, he drove a Rolls Royce, and the air conditioning broke that day or something, so we were joking around, and we're like, LOL, next time get one that has air conditioning with it. You peasant, you can't afford air
his
conditioning.
car he owns is better than mine. We're fucking around.
Yeah,
We're fucking around.
So she really went and told him that we were talking shit, that he's poor, he's broke, he's nobody.
No
and-
one likes him. We don't like him.
Yeah.
It's just so stupid.
Some weird shit.
It was wild.
But
We were
we,
just-
didn't get the name. We only heard
And 'cause
it was
she's
somebody.
new, so you thought it was
So
her.
so I thought it was her.
Yeah.
And then meanwhile, so I see her coming over, and I'm like, yo, the
I think
snake's
it's that
coming.
bitch. I think it's that bitch. And here I
slithering
am.
down.
Here I am. There's shit on my foot. I'm so fucking stupid.
And you know me, I've had a few drinks. I go, I don't give a shit. I just
They
went
lost
in.
it.
Yeah, we all
They
fucking
lost it. And my face, I was so confused. I haven't had that facial expression since high school. I was like, what? What the fuck?
I would have
Yeah.
been so sad.
I was scared for a second. I was about to get my ass whooped.
Yeah.
At least bitches intimidating. They,
Yo, and Patty
you
gets
a rat.
spicy.
So you a rat. I was just like, what's a rat? What?
Yeah.
So then they broke it down, and I was swearing to God on everything I love. I was like, I'm not that type of person. I know y'all don't know me. And then the truth came out, and they're like, my bad, Sarah.
Yeah.
You cool. I was like,
Well,
thanks.
no, because the
Don't
snake.
tell anyone I stepped in shit.
Everyone's gonna know now.
I do it often. I don't look where I walk.
Oh, I always
I
do.
hated the story of my life.
No, but the snake was in the pool where our circle was, and we were all talking about it, so we didn't know. We look over, and our makeup artist was like, wait, the snake is really a snake. She's right there in the pool. And we all look, we all see her, and she sees that we see her. She goes in, starts crying right away.
Yeah,
As you
it was
should.
wild. It was.
Wow.
And we're like, well, I guess that you're not
So
the
then
snake,
was the
Sarah.
makeup
Sorry.
artist-
And now we're super close, but I love bringing this up. I'm like, y'all didn't like me at first, and I'm just over here trying
Those
to think
are
of
always-
conversation
Yeah.
to make friends.
Those are always the best ones, though. The people you don't like at first.
It's true, honestly.
Yeah.
All the people I fuck with, I'm like, when I first saw them, I don't fuck with that bitch. That bitch looks mean. She looks selfish. And then next thing you know, for me, the first thing as soon as I'm like, you smoke? They're like, yeah. I'm like,
You're like,
it's like stepbrothers, so we just become best friends.
Yes,
Literally, all my friends, it turned out like that. And I'll be honest with them, and they're honest with me. Like, I thought you were a bitch. And I'm like, I thought you were a bitch.
Yeah.
It's like, my bitch.
I think it's more because we're all so independent, and we all are hard workers. So we're I don't know, very standoffish because we can't trust people. It's hard.
Exactly.
Um,
You really have to just give it time.
Yeah.
And I have cut bitches off, and I know you have. And that's why, when I first met Boosted, I could tell she was like an amazing person, you know, genuine. But I saw that wall, and I was almost too scared. I was like, do I want to put myself in the situation of taking out my time to break down the wall to show her, girl, I'm worth breaking down that wall. I'm a keeper. I'm a ride or die. And I was just like, it's so intimidating, but I see where she's coming from, because little do I know that wall's up with me too. And I'm not aware of it, because I used to be so nice, and now I'm like,
I'm so
why
like
are you so nice?
standoffish in a good way.
Yeah.
So now it's like I understood. Like, a lot of people will be like, "Oh, Sarah's a bitch." Or,
Yeah,
Deuce is a bitch.
and I'm
like,
like,
nah,
no.
you don't understand the struggle behind it. Like, it's just it's called smarts.
Yeah.
Like, it's street smart.
You gotta look out for yourself.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Half of these bitches are in your face, hee hee ha ha for clout. For
Right.
clout.
They're
don't want shit
manipulated
from
and
you.
taken advantage of for so long.
Oh,
You're
yeah.
like,
Just to share. Can you share me? Can you reshare me? I'm just like, oh my god, can we just hang out and have sushi?
Yeah.
The fuck.
It's so hard to meet like friends in this industry. I always say I have real friends, and then I have my Instagram friends, and there's a few Instagram friends. I'm like, to my real people, I'm like, no, like even you,
Yeah.
like a few times when I was like, no, like Patty, my friend Patty, she's a real one, you know?
Yeah, no, your
Exactly.
friends
You know?
are very, very nice. You guys are a very like good group, all good vibes.
Yeah.
But I've definitely met some that right away I was like, I'm not gonna like you.
I'm not gonna lie, like I have girls like that I can't fuck with on a friendship vibe, but I still enjoy their company.
Yeah.
So I'll fucking rock out with them. I'm like, yeah, let's fucking rage.
We
And
can
I'm
have a
just
good
like,
time.
don't text
Yeah.
me, don't hit me up after, because I don't trust you. But you're
Yeah.
fun. Half of them are Scorpions, I'm just saying.
Oh,
I'm just
Yeah.
saying. They're crazy.
They are.
And I'm
They're
just like,
so
hell, I'll go
crazy.
crazy with you, but like
Watch
I
what
can't,
you
I
say.
can't live that lifestyle. That's a lifestyle for them. I'm just like, I gotta go back. My Virgo goes back into the corner,
Yeah.
fishing by myself.
What's your like best Virgo trait that you're like, oh, that's me?
The hardworking, the hustle. Like I've been a hard worker since I can remember. I love money, but I don't love anyone's money. I only love
Your
my
own.
money.
Yeah.
Every relationship, I'm like, I try to pay. I'm like, look, if you paid last night, I'll fight you at dinner. Let me pay so I can go to sleep. Because I swear to God, the first argument we have, I had all those exes. I paid for your food.
yep.
You better give me head. Excuse me? Is that how this works? Fucking pancakes for head? The fuck? I don't want to go to IHOP anymore. IHOP is high class in Alabama, so 5-star bitches. But it's true. That's what it comes down to. And I'm just like, no, okay, I'm good. I'll pay for my own shit.
Yep.
And honestly, it does feel good. Like,
Yeah.
you know, I'm kind of like, suck my dick.
Power you. Yeah.
I should not, because like we hate that shit, but it's so empowering. So I like
Yeah.
I like a balance. I pay, you pay. I pay, you pay.
Yeah.
I like that.
That's
too.
how you keep me shut up.
Yeah.
And then I feel like you
I'm
can't
happy.
hold shit over me.
Yeah.
I hate that.
That's why I like to be neutral and even. I'm just like, because as soon as you put it on me, I'm like, well, I did it to you last night. You know what I mean? It's almost like, well, you fucked me in the ass, I'm gonna fuck you in the ass. So if you try to put that on me, I'm gonna tell the world I fucked you in the ass. And then we're both being made fun of.
Oh my God.
It's true.
It is. It is.
Watch out.
Oh shit.
I'm aggressive.
You were just saying you weren't aggressive. You're like,
Yeah.
oh, when you had to belittle man.
like
You sound pretty good.
It's passive aggressive. Well, what are you talking about?
Oh my God.
I do no harm.
Speaking of passive aggressiveness, I'm a little hungry, and we
Me
have these
too.
bananas in front of us.
Got a little snack.
Yeah.
A nice healthy little snack.
Since we're all hustlers, I feel like we should make the most of this and maybe play with this and play a little game.
What game should we play?
Oh, we should be like a typical guy. What they think we like, slap. Slap. Why do guys do that?
Why do you guys
I'm sorry, guys. We
ASMR.
don't like that. We don't like
I
that.
don't get
We do
it.
like
I
the
still
ball
do
slap.
it.
That's good. That's good. That might be too much, but FYI, the pulling out the dick and slapping the pussy, it makes no sense. It doesn't feel good. So-
I don't think it. I don't
like,
like to get.
okay.
I like it slapped by the balls,
Yeah.
but like
yeah, the
slap-
balls feel great,
like,
but
it's
just
a
the
little
dick
weird.
slapping, it gets kind of.
repetitive and
Yeah.
just yeah.
Just
I think it's
I'm
a
fucking
thing
put
for
it
them.
in.
Yeah, I'm just. And also the side angle hitting.
Ooh.
It hurts. It looks good. It's something you see like in porn, but I feel like in real life, stop doing it.
Porn life is not real. That's
No,
just for
not at
money,
all.
guys.
Yeah.
Sorry,
Squirting
this
is not a
banana has
thing.
brought up so much for me. I'm sorry.
Squirting is not a thing. I don't know whoever thinks that's real. You do know that's right.
I
It's not
honestly,
real.
I don't know much about it, but I always thought it was piss with force.
It's just piss. It's
Like,
just
that's what I
piss.
just always thought.
Yep. So really, because girls are
a
just
waterfall
pissing
of
on
piss.
We drink a lot of water. That shit's clear.
Like, oh, you like this? You like
Yeah.
the taste of my piss?
They do love it.
Don't drink coffee or eat asparagus.
Drink your pineapple and your cranberry real quick.
Wow.
Eat your fruits.
These
and
drinks
veggies.
got us.
I'm fucked up.
I know.
I don't day drink. This got me on a whole
I
different
do.
level. Y'all got me. I knew this was gonna happen with this.
I
I was
know.
like, the shit that comes out my mouth.
Well, good. So let's play a game.
Let's do it. Let's do it. Put the banana in
How
our mouth.
far, how low can we go?
How low can you go?
Yes.
All the way to the floor.
Oh. We're not going to be able to do this on YouTube.
Yeah, I was just about to
though.
say.
Ew.
No.
Link
Guys,
in bio.
you already know. We're going to do an extended, exclusive version of this episode, and you're going to have to come to our OnlyFans for that, all right? But please.
So if you're watching the podcast, like, comment, share, subscribe,
Yes.
and follow our new link that we're adding below.
and follow our girl. You have to follow.
Yes.
Her Instagram will be back by the time this airs, hopefully. I'll link it below.
If not, it is Sarita with 4 underscores because I have so many fake pages. It's stupid. They took all the underscores. I have to do 4. Boost is like, bitch, why'd you make something so complicated? I'm like, all these fakes put the underscores, and I don't know what else to be. Only Sarita?
I hate underscore.
But yeah, whatever. I hope my page is back.
She's hot. I'll link it below. Don't you worry. Now we're going to make some money playing with these bananas, though.
Let's hear it. What is this?
It's boosted, bitch.
What's up, guys? It's Mer.
She's okay. She's okay.